Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome back to our page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Wow.
That's already starting off rough.
My name is Amy.
I'm Zach.
And we are A2
Z. I'm the Z.
Designs. And this is live Q&A. And we are very far, far, far away from the camera.
No, we're not. Like, I can reach it, see?
No, I need to be up close in their face. So, y'all, we're just going to do a live Q&A. We had some people drop some questions in the event. So, I'm going to...
Did you see my questions? I asked the question.
I need you to pull up the questions.
Oh, I need to pull up the questions.
Not pull up the live, dude.
Oh, okay. Did you see my questions?
No, I don't look at yours.
Oh, I had a question.
So there is no keyword tonight, y'all. We are going to be doing a giveaway, though. So I'm going to let Zach talk for a second.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Zach.
We already did that. For real, go.
Oh, first off, if you're just jumping on, hit that heart button. We appreciate you all so much. Second off, if you see that red button right up there in the right-hand corner, it means you're on the live. Right now, live. If you don't see it, it means you're on the replay. Hashtag replay. Let us know you stopped by and you saw some of our questions. Maybe you thought of a question you wanted to ask. Type it in there, and we'll get it back. We'll get an answer back to y'all. Other than that...
No, I don't see your question.
Oh, it was the question I've been asking you all day. Why are we doing this on a Thursday when I have baseball practice with the kids?
How we roll, man.
Rush home to do this.
All right, so everybody's got that.
Yeah. That was my question.
Yeah, y'all. So this was Club of the Month, or August transfer. This was project number 10. I made it this morning. I think it's super cute. And the V-neck works well with the transfer. It's hard to tell because I'm so short, but I just have a white tank top underneath. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to go to the chat that we had in the event. And
first question goes to Shannon. Zach, because it's about me. What is your day job? This is my day job. A to Z Designs and Z to A Woodwork.
Okay, what is your day job?
That is my day job. She is my day job.
What do you do during the day?
She requires at least 2 full-time employees. Thank goodness I can do the work of 2 people, if not more.
But tell them what you do throughout the day.
Oh, what do I do throughout the day?
Thanks, Kim.
I do a lot. From a quick recap. From digital marketing for our Facebook and Instagram pages, responding to questions and comments sometimes, constantly cutting wood, constantly shipping, constantly coming up with new ideas, constantly trying to keep this one in line.
Constantly cleaning the craft room.
Constantly cleaning the craft room. Putting up with her shenanigans. All that fun stuff. That's kind of a quick, brief, dumbed-down version of what I do on a day-to-day basis.
He also...
Always on the go. Hi, Kim, watching from Illinois.
He also coaches, helps coach the boys' baseball team. Mm-hmm. There's that. So somebody wants to know, what kind of work did I do prior to this full-time? So I need those.
I know.
I was the VP of account executives for revenue cycle management. And I had kind of worked my way up the ladder over 20 years. I started, I don't know, right out of high school.
Yeah.
As like a payment poster and a rep that called insurance companies and asked like what the status of the claims were, medical claims. So I did that for 20 years. And then finally I decided it was time to move on and do this full time and take all of that energy spent into an 8 to 5, right? And put it into our business. So we started this. I signed up as a Chalk Couture designer on September 24th, 20 2020.
Mm-hmm.
So right like smack dab at the beginning of the pandemic. And
Not at the beginning.
I mean, it was kind of in the beginning middle.
Because it started in March of 2020 because we were on spring break with the kids when that started. And then it was actually in June, I want to say June or July, I got laid off because of the pandemic and cutbacks. Prior to that, I was in commercial real estate, executive suites, brokering, and on the selling side of it. I've been doing that for 15, 16 years almost.
Yeah. So I will never forget, I was located, so like this is my craft room office right now. I was in one of the boys' rooms, the now boys' rooms. And I will never forget when Zach stood in the, this is after I had signed up as a designer. He stood in the doorway and he goes, do you know that you've purchased all of this product? What are your plans? And at that very moment, I had told him, like, well, I plan to kind of do this as a business. And we talked about it, and we went live.
You and Dylan went live.
Dylan and I went live on this exact page here, November 1st, for the very first time, 2020. And we did 120-ish days straight of live tutorials on this page. So you would have to scroll back almost 3 years of the videos. But we went live. And the very first live that I did was with Dylan. We did a Santa-approved transfer. And I got the cord of the glue gun stuck in the wheel of my chair. And I had to bend over and get it out and show my rear. Like, not naked or anything, y'all. To the world to see. So it was a great way to just put it all out there, right?
I'm fighting all the smart Alec comments to say right now.
Yeah, don't do that. But I will tell you that I was inspired by my aunt. She and her husband ran the campground that y'all have hear us talk about over, the years. And I had kind of talked to her about it and stuff, and I feel like she kind of pushed us to do this, but there was some quote, and I don't know it word for word. I feel like I'm suffocated because the dog is over here touching my legs, and you are right here, and the table's right here. Anyways, but basically, the thing that you fear the most is the next step that you need to take. And so I kept playing that in my head over and over and over and over and over again. And finally we did it. November 1st, 2020. So y'all have to go back and watch that very first video. Somebody asked, are we ever going to ship to Canada? You can purchase our chalk supplies on the website and ship to Canada. We're trying to work on shipping to Canada for our cutouts.
You find me a way that's cost effective for you and myself to ship it to Canada, and I'm all about it. But until our two governments stop being angry fence neighbors about postal shipping, man, it's brutal.
Thanks, Lisa. So, excuse me. Michelle says that she studied medical billing and graduated top of her class. So I never attended like a school for it. I was a certified coder at one point, and then I said, no, this is not my thing. But I did love it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Yes, huge leap of faith. Absolutely. So the comments here that we got on the post. So Barbara asked, will we ever be able to join your VIP group even if we already are under another designer? If you are a designer, you are a designer, you cannot join the VIP groups. Okay?
But what I will say is we can ask Chalk for a change in that policy, email customer support and ask them to make a change in the policy, and together we can make that change.
We can make a difference. Somebody asked, will there be live tutorials or any type of tutorials on the wood cutouts that we sell? We try to do some of the more popular ones where I paint them. Now that I have more time on my hands, our plan is to, if we don't do a live tutorial, maybe I can do like a video that you can get to via like a QR code that you scan.
Almost everything on the Etsy site does have a tutorial of some sorts on our actual business page. Stuff we do in a live sale, 90% of it we will not do on a live. Now that may change, like she said, with her having more time, but 90% of that we don't do on our actual business page. It's kind of just a one-time thing. Sorry, didn't mean to drop that.
So yeah, there is some changes coming to that. Next question is, what is my all-time favorite transfer?
Buffalo plaid.
Mini Buffalo Plaid.
Mini Buffalo plaid.
Mini Buffalo Plaid is my all-time favorite.
It is her jam.
Yep. We answered about tutorials of the wooden kits we sell. How do I get all the ideas for my projects that I do on the lives? So here's what's interesting. This month, in August, I did 10 projects with our club transfer. Pumpkins and fall, in my opinion, are my jam. Like, I don't need a whole lot of inspiration to come up with ideas. Every other season, maybe with the exception of Christmas, I am just out there on the web, y'all, looking for ideas. Like, I'll type in Buffalo Plaid pumpkin and see what comes up and then put my own twist on it. Sometimes the artistic flow is there. Other times it's not. And I'm completely blocked and I'm like, well, I don't know what to do. But here's what I've been telling myself lately. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. Just pick a transfer, pick a surface, pick a color, and go live. Pick a crafty craft project, as I say. Just make it. Don't overthink it. If they don't like it, so what? Just show up. Y'all count on us to be there at all times. Maybe not all times, but our job as part of this, the leaders of this community, is to show up because y'all rely on us, right? So I'm done overthinking things. I work so much better and come up with more ideas when I don't overthink it.
I'm overthinking Kim Armstrong French question right here. Zach, how many items do you cut a day? A lot. I can't even tell you how many I cut a day, because I'm always cutting throughout the day. I cut.
Today's the one day.
Well, that's because I'm down to. I thought my wood was coming in today, and it's coming in tomorrow. I was down to one sheet, and anytime I'm down to one sheet, I always save it for this lady right here in case she gets a wild hair and like, I want you to cut this or I want this. Yeah. So I always have one sheet left over.
That's right, Allison.
Just in case. But I'm cutting. I mean, we walk at 7:30. We're typically done at 8:30. So typically from like 9 sometimes to 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, it just depends on the flow of orders that we get. So I will tell you that don't just, like, I'm preaching this to my peers and my colleagues in the crafting world right now, as well to y'all. Like, even in regular life, don't overthink it. Like, I have moved mountains not overthinking things. Just do it. Just go with it. I see a lot of people saying, like, you're correct. Stop overthinking. Just do it. What do we do with all the projects that we've made?
We sell them.
Yeah, we've been better about selling them.
Sometimes we give them away. Some of the real special ones we definitely keep. Like Iceman and Maverick, for example, we keep those. And some other ones we keep.
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll have, like, auctions and stuff in the VIP group or maybe even here on some of the stuff that we make. And there's some that are, like, my absolute favorites that we'll put in our seasonal tub and we'll get out next year, that season, and, like help create the background.
These two from last year?
Yeah, like we have a few things. Like this one is probably from 2 years ago. I did decoupage on Dollar Tree blocks and just used our ink and put the word fall. These pumpkins I made out of the loopy yarn. I've had these for almost 3 years.
Oh, we made this. I think we did this last year.
But there are certain things that we keep just to have as fillers for the background. Let's see.
But also they're really cute in our house.
Will the stencils work basically on any piece or type of wood piece? Yes, to a certain degree. Now, if it is like go outside and walk up to a tree that has a bunch of bark and it is not a flat surface, no, it's not.
And it depends also on how rough the wood is. If it's real grainy, if it's been sanded or not. It will chalk on there. It will chalk on there for sure. But the question is, will it bleed or not?
Yeah, I mean, you want it to be somewhat smooth, okay? But you must have your wax if you're going to use paste on wood surface, okay? Somebody asked, Brenda asked, what are the digital downloads on the Chalk website? So, my friends, that is something new. So, for example, and it's probably something I need to show y'all, you can purchase the digital download and it gives you like an SVG version of the transfer and upload that into, let's say, your Cricut machine and put some cardstock in there or some vinyl in there, and you can print the image of the transfer directly from your Cricut. Some people use the SVGs, the digital downloads, they purchase them, like we've purchased some, and we print them, or we cut them on our laser machine. But that's what the digital downloads are for. It's not a physical item. It's a digital item. So if you have no plans to cut anything, don't even, just move on past it. Look for the transfer by itself. Okay?
Janet wants to know, can you explain how to use registration marks with ink and paste when using letter fonts?
Yes. I don't know that I have. You'd have to get up there and get that. But yes, we can show that. Absolutely. Oh, Lisa John, she has been quiet, but she joined the club group today. So you've been a silent watcher. That's okay, y'all.
I'm a silent watcher. I am a silent watcher. I'm in Amy's line.
So Zach, you may have to hold this up there closer because I don't know that they're going to be able to see. But there are... No, can't see it. There are... See those little half moon marks on the letters? So basically what you would do is you would cut this transfer apart and you would take those half circles and make a circle, and that's what you would do in between each one of those letters. That's how they work.
Carnival fonts.
Okay?
And I just realized it's got a money symbol on it. And it makes me think of my money don't jiggle jiggle.
It folds. Crystal Copeland, thank you so much for saying that. That is a topic we wanted to discuss today. She loves the weekly and monthly kits. The boxes, the cutouts. Whoa, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Y'all, he is wrecking shop up in here. And yes, did y'all see that? Back up.
One drawer.
The dog needs to go.
You're done.
Y'all probably can't, I don't know if you can see this, but look. The drawer is clean. Thank you, Zach.
My pleasure.
Yes, Des, that is something we're going to work on.
What are we going to work on?
I'm a medical biller for a billing company. Yes, awesome. Okay, let's see what else. This, Zach, you told him what this transfer was, right?
Yes. Carnival font.
Nyla, the August box we painted last night in the crafting group. You just need to scan the QR code that you got on your box. Okay? Do you have an option to buy and pay over 3 months like PayPal or one of those apps? Betty, we do have an option to prepay for the club monthly subscription. the transfer, the paste packets, and the mini squeegee. We do have that option. You can send me a message and I will we'll chat about some additional things, okay? Michelle wants to know, how do you design the craft boxes and all the pieces to it? Zach?
I'm concentrating here, trying to cut a straight line.
Nope, this is
How
yours.
do I do that? Great question. I do a lot of research. While my machine is cutting, I spend time on my phone and I'm looking at different projects, things Amy has talked about or mentioned, remembering things I've seen at Home Depot or Lowe's or Michael's or a craft store. And, I mean,
Home Depot.
yeah, they have great decor stuff sometimes. Like, have you seen their Halloween stuff? Like, that's where I got my Millennium Falcon for the yard for Christmas. I mean, they have some stuff there. I've gotten ribbon from there too, by the way.
Okay.
Tex.
I mean,
we plan out, we have ideas. Sometimes we'll save stuff.
what we try to do, and the one for September that we'll show tomorrow, we've had that idea for a couple months now. So we try to plan. I mean, my goal is to do 6 months in advance. Mm-hmm. We're not quite there, but we're close. Okay. Maureen wants to know, where did you get the little ghosts with the glasses? Those are a popular item.
Those are actually currently on our site.
I'll
right
just
now.
give them the link.
Are we allowed to show them stuff tonight? Do you want to show them stuff tonight?
Like what?
Can you fix stuff on here so we can show them stuff?
What do you want to show them?
What comes out tomorrow? It is a super blue moon, right? It's super blue moon night, right? Am I right in that?
Should we make it to where anybody that purchases between now and midnight?
No, because no, can't do that.
Sorry.
I can't do that.
Nope.
I can't do that because
It'll have to be tomorrow.
that's a special for people who bought the previous month and buy.
Aloha, Donna.
And get the current and the next month.
Deb's like, yes.
If Deb gives me a Go Bears, I might consider it.
Which is your favorite to use for projects, ink or paste? I would say paste is my favorite.
Ink is very forgiving, though.
Ink is fun.
Unless it's a great way to start. Chalk is also a great way to start on a reusable surface. Because you can simply just wipe it off and go. But what I like about ink starting off is it's very forgiving because, I mean, you can usually get it down pretty flat and smooth with no air bubbles with the ink mat pretty well. And it's hard for it to bleed through. And, I mean, look at the shirt, for example. And then it comes out, you're like, oh my gosh!
Yeah.
But to each their own.
I do like paste, though. Do club members move from one designer to another?
Some.
I mean, some do, but
to each their own.
You should
Again.
be loyal to your designer, right? That you signed up with. Pros and cons. I mean,
they have. If they do, they have their reasons. It's also about. I mean, you want to be in someone's club. You want to be a designer under somebody who you match up well with.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah. Rachel wants to know what your favorite transfer is, Zach. Really?
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm trying to think.
No, you should boom. No.
I don't know if I have one. Honestly, I don't know if I have one. There are several I like, but there's not I'm trying to think of what is a mini buffalo plaid to me like it is to Amy.
Yeah.
I'm more attached to shimmer than I am any transfer. Shimmer rules.
So Carol Borquin asked, can you come up with a Thanksgiving door hanger with a turkey?
Absolutely, Carol. We already have it.
So I'm responding to your comment right now with the Etsy link to the turkey door hanger we came up with last year. I loved painting that. let's see.
Thank you, Bambi.
If we used ink on the coaster. Okay, I'm so glad y'all brought up the coasters. I didn't even finish your comment, but check it out. I did the coasters, right? Like night one when they came out. And you can use this. Take a screenshot. Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2 times Ultra Cover Flat White Primer. Spray them with this and they will be permanent. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, the whole idea to the coaster set is that these are reusable. So just be mindful that if you spray this on there, they're not going to be reusable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, you know, we're going to put our, obviously not this, a glass on here. It's going to sweat, right, if you have ice or whatever. And it's going to cause your paste to come off.
It just gives you a reason to craft after all your friends leave that don't use a coaster.
But this right here, I actually ordered some the other day and it came in, is what you would want to purchase to keep those permanent, all right? All right, let's see. Zach, what is your favorite shimmer color?
May I see?
Kira, come on, man. You gotta move, girl. The crafting buddy is here.
Shimmer Harvest is definitely up there. I do love the Shimmer Flamingo. Shimmer Moonlight, isn't that what this was? Shimmer Moonlight was absolutely great. That's not a shimmer.
Yeah, that was a chalk con shimmer.
No, that's not shimmer.
Okay.
Shimmer Very Perry was also a very, very cool one.
Hey,
and I do like Shimmer Olive. I like them all. I do like them all. But I would probably say Shimmer Moonlight and Shimmer Harvest are my two faves.
In other words, he loves them all. Yes, thank you, Nyla. Adorable turkey last year. It was cute, right? Janet is Moonlight. Zach, Michelle has been asking you this every single day. When is your next shimmer project?
I'm shimmering right now, Michelle.
So, Zach, I'm glad Cindy Fowler asked this question. Do you personalize cutouts for people?
No.
Names, for instance.
No. Can I? Yes. If you do a custom order.
Yes. So the best thing y'all want to do is reach out via Etsy and send Etsy a message. Zach manages that site. And hi, Darcy, and send us a picture of what you're trying to accomplish. And we do take custom orders. And we also take bulk orders. We have a few of y'all who reach out and say, hey, if I was to get 25 of these turkey door hangers, what would the cost be? Or could I get it in the size, 6 inches versus 20 inches? So yes, we take those requests, y'all. And if we can do it, we're going to do it for you.
Correct.
Okay?
I do it as a custom order. I don't advertise that on my page simply for a time stamp or time. And
yes.
I'm very peculiar.
There's Kelly. I knew she was going to ask. Speaking of custom orders, yes, Kelly, yours order is going to work out. We just have to get back to you.
Yeah, somebody won't let me use the last piece of wood, Kelly, on my virtual assistant.
Yeah. Will the chalk paint fade in the sun for outdoors? So
any paint will fade in the sun.
It will, but I would seal it with some outdoor sealer or even this. Okay, Deb asked flat white or should it be clear? It is your choice. If you want it matte finish or if you want it clear finish. Okay,
or gloss.
After you paste on the coasters. Todd the turkey, that's right, Denise, that's right. Let's see here. What else? I know I've missed some. Are the t-shirts you sell the soft material like Bella Canvas? The t-shirts we do sell are Bella Canvas unisex.
They are.
Unisex Bella Canvas. They are. So Emily wants to know if Zach's birthday month specials are coming. it's funny because I've been thinking about that all day today. I'm like, well, September 1st is tomorrow, and his birthday is September 23rd.
Let's be honest.
What is that going to do?
You have not thought once about my birthday.
Okay.
She hasn't asked me about hey, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Because every year I ask you, you're like, I don't care, just plan it.
Because I don't want to plan my birthday. But I end up planning my birthday. So...
Deb said, go Packers, go.
This is one of the things that we did last year. Like these are like, and there's always new things too on our site. So we used a chalk frame on this one last year for Peking Santa. We also have the vertical one, but we now offer these a little bit bigger and with frames actually on the Etsy site as well. So if you don't have access to a chalk frame or you just want to do it differently, you'll find that on our site.
Pat, I don't have the turkey with me.
Maverick and Iceman.
Can we see the September craft box? October 9th is my birthday. Wow, Emily, look at you. Mine is October 9th. The twins' birthday is they're November 6th.
And our anniversary is on November 3rd.
23rd.
Or the 3rd.
Oh, yeah. Your birthday's September 23rd. Yeah. Peggy wants to know where you get your ideas for the cutouts.
All over the place. Internet, reels, shopping, walking around. I mean, I told Amy last week we went to Home Depot?
We didn't go to Home Depot.
Home Depot, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is my new terminology for Home Depot. I spent so much time there apparently. As I used to at Home Depot. But walking around there just for ideas or, like for example, I was rearranging this today as part of my craft room cleaning. And I said, Amy, we need to get some Halloween floral for that top shelf.
We probably have some in a tote.
Somewhere. And that also gives me a reason to kind of go out and look at some of the stuff for Halloween a little bit more.
All right, I want to make sure.
Moonlight, yes, it is an absolute great one.
So Brenda wants to know, can you continue the cutout of the week?
Yes.
Yes. Speaking of, will you go grab a set? They're right over there, and we'll give one
They're
away.
right there. You can show that, but yeah, we don't have it wrapped.
No, this is one I painted. Okay, so hold on just a second. So, Zach's going to show you what the cutout of this week is. And if you're watching the replay and it's after September 3rd, you can no longer get it.
I mean, you might be able to if you message the page and ask real nicely. Pretty please. Okay, so there'll be 7 of these. 7 of these scored. Cut. It's got a little frame so it pops. And then you can paint them up like Miss Amy did here. She did it with a moss and what looks like an oatmeal dune / color. And she even put some on the full banner the other night in a live. You'll get 7 of these though. Last week's cutout of the week was those cute little snowmen. Mm-hmm. I don't think those are back here. No, those cute little snowmen. But that is the cutout of this week. We try to keep it small. We try to keep it 15. But I try to keep it below that $20 range with shipping for a purpose. So it's something quick, easy, and cute that you can do for a craft. Michelle, my next shimmer project.
All right, go for it.
What is tomorrow? Man, I'm all booked up tomorrow, Michelle. I'm sorry. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Do we really want to see the September project?
Do y'all want to see the September box? Let us know. Throw some hearts.
Do you ship to Canada? Amanda, unfortunately, no. We do not ship to Canada from our Etsy site or direct website. The Chalk site does ship to Canada, but unfortunately my Etsy site and our Amy to Zach Designs website does not.
All right, I'm going to hit enter. You better go grab it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and hit enter. Oh, man, where is it?
It's down there. All right, so Zach, we're going to show you the September box. I'm going to scoot this up just a little bit.
Now there's a big third piece to the September craft box. It's not. It's not in here. It's not in here. We're not going to show you guys this. I'm going to show you everything else but one thing. But one thing.
Wait a second.
Uh-oh. We got to wait a second here. So there's one thing that's not in here that you will get that we think you all will absolutely love as part of this craft box. Is the September box for club members only. Pat, no, you do not have to be a club member to sign up for this monthly craft box.
All right, go for it.
Can anyone order your September box? Yes, Lisa, anyone can order our September box. Okay. Are we ready?
Drum roll.
Drum roll. All right, here we go. Woo! Oh, check it out.
So cute.
You will get this beautiful ghost rag tie along with all the material hand cut by yours truly here. You will receive white paste, but wait, folks, there's still more.
No, slow down.
You'll get rope.
White paint.
That's what I said.
No, you did not.
I said something white, right?
Paste.
All right.
All right, so down below.
Wait, hold on. I'm still showing stuff.
I know, they're already asking how to get it.
Okay. You're going to receive this shelf sitter.
You will receive these unpainted.
Unpainted. Boo. 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 It's got to be like a cute boo because of the bow.
Crazy.
You will receive all this plus a special third item that we are not showing you. You will see it when you open your box.
Yes. So, with the box, show them the little things. Yep, right. Yep. Yep.
You will receive all this here packaged up. The rope, the material.
I gave you a bigger sponge this time so that you could paint the white ghost. You're going to get, Zach, pay attention, a bottle of white paint for your ghost, okay, and the rope to hang it, along with all of the strips to do your rag tie, okay? But you'll receive, remember, unpainted. Just hold the whole thing up. Okay, so you're going to receive all of these unpainted. Okay, we'll do these live in the craft group.
You'll get the ghost with a backer for support because I know some of you like to tie those knots tight.
Deb Lee. The box is $45 shipped.
$45 shipped for all of this.
Yep.
Which, of course, there's also the little cute, baggie and the stickers and.
Yes. So there's a pinned comment down below, y'all, that it starts with HTTPS. That is the link to purchase the kit. Okay? So, like Zach said, there will be one thing that I'm not showing here. We're trying to keep some of it a secret.
A surprise.
Okay? A surprise. Also, we are going to be providing, you'll get a piece of paper that has what's in the box, the QR code. It's over there. Will you grab it, please?
For October?
No, for September. Nope, yep, sure. So you're going to get something like this, okay? But you're also going to get the finished projects. In case you're not able to join the group when we do this live, you'll be able to just kind of copy along with this. But y'all, you do whatever colors you want, but you will only be getting white paint for the ghost. So you can just use your imagination for the rest, okay? All right, so that is September box.
Who's excited
Y'all
about
excited?
that?
I'm very excited. No, Vivian, the link below, you click on it and check out. Okay? Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. Okay, Zach, let's give something away.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to give away a cup or one of our cutouts of the week. Who wants a cutout of the week? I need to see some me, some hearts.
Ready?
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
No, hold on. Go back. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for people to see me.
Oh, Dawn sent stars. Woo woo. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you.
I'm gonna give away 2 of these. Okay, ready, Amy? Stop. Keep going. Spread. Go.
Don't look.
I'm not looking. And stop. Brenda Perry, congratulations. You're getting 1. I can't pick your sister, so keep going.
Tell me when to stop.
And stop. Who is that? I'm pointing. You're supposed to call.
Okay, I'm
me.
doing it again because you're supposed to call somebody out.
Okay, ready and stop. Who is that? I can't read your handwriting anymore.
That's Brenda I wrote down.
Okay.
Hey, you're bad at this. Get out of here. Okay.
I keep.
What is wrong with him?
What was I coming over here for?
The cutouts.
Oh yeah, I have those right here. No.
All right, I'm going to pick a name. I'm
Okay,
not
I
looking
picked
at the
out one.
screen.
You do another one. We're doing 3.
Elizabeth Vega.
Good job. And I'm going to do one more. I'm not looking. I'm going to stop. Linda Conklin.
Yep. Linda Conklin. Y'all 3 send us a message with your address. Excuse me.
Oh, you're excused. Just push me around.
You're like in this daze right now. You're like
It's been
focused
a long
on
day.
something.
It's been a long day.
So y'all,
You
that
tire
is
me out.
it. I made sure.
Well, before we go, do we have any more questions? Because I've got some questions. I want to ask you guys now.
Okay, go. The last date to purchase the box, Zach. What are we cutting this off at?
It depends on how many we sell.
So
We have a limit.
we have a limit, but I will tell you that the last day is most likely the 10th because we like to get these out by the 15th of the month.
And that's typically when they've been selling out.
So you better get it fast. Okay, ask your questions.
Why is Amy the way she is? I mean, what can I do to make her less like her? No, you got nothing. Okay, that's all I've got. Unless you guys have anything else you want to ask. What is the September transfer? Oh, okay, I can show you that here real quick too. Hold on. We can show the September transfer.
Yeah, so you're very welcome, Shelly. All right, here's September's club.
He's out of the bag, though, for some reason.
Words matter. So speak kind words to yourself, and then you get the free accessory. This is free. Exactly, Kelly. That is right. And the colors for this next month, tomorrow, September 1st, 2023, are Pesto, Shimmer Gold, and Camel. So if you join club for the very first time, right now, for the last few hours of August, you'll get this county fair transfer. You'll get the pumpkin accessory. And you'll get those colors. And you'll also get this one next month. 3 paste packets. And if you join in August, you'll get a free mini squeegee. And then you'll get your September club transfer. The very first club project that you get comes with the squeegee. Not every single month. Okay, $21.99. Thank you, Janice. That means the world to me. Yes. Peggy, just send me a message and you can join the club.
Tonight is the night to do it. And you know what? If you are in our club, make sure you check out our VIP group, especially in the next upcoming months, because it's typically the time of year that we love to give back. We love to give back to our club members and everyone who follows our page and likes our page, because it's because of you that we're able to do what we do.
We're going to be playing this in the VIP group very soon.
Because I just cleaned this room and I got a bunch of stuff to get rid of.
We're going to be playing Plinko.
I do a really good Bob Barker.
Rest in peace, buddy. Rest in peace. All right, y'all. That's all we got. Thanks for hanging out. Go get your September box, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.